Which is worse, the impeachment hoax or the witch hunts from Russia?
Let's go to Barry.
In Nova Scotia, we've had floods,
I thought I seen
fires,
stuff.
we've had hurricanes, and everybody around here knows that it's tied to global warming and climate change.
You got it, Barry.
The federal government stand up to the oil companies and actually bring in some serious regulation.
Let's wipe out our industry. Completely wipe it
I
out.
thought I seen stuff.
Some people on YouTube said I was a pimp.
Said you were a pimp.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just wonder what you thought of that.
What's the definition of pimp?
That I sold girls for profit.
For what?
You know what a pimp does. Was I a pimp?
Procured women.
Okay.
That's
Fail to grasp the enormity of Trump.
Which is worse, the impeachment hoax or the witch hunts from
How
Russia?
completely disordered he is as a person in every conceivable way. And so this would not be an administration, even like the last administration, last Trump administration, where he at least had some people there who were trying to rein him in and constrain him. This administration would be filled with the lowest of the low, the worst, most sycophantic flunkies, the people who are the most radical revolutionaries, including people who are open and advocating dictatorship for America. It would be consumed with trying to get retribution on his enemies, using the Department of Justice to do so, trying to evade the criminal charges that he's facing, using the elements of state to do that. And he's very clearly talking about pulling out of NATO.
Which is worse, the impeachment hoax or the witch hunts from Russia?
So that's what we're talking about. That's why we're here.
We always, I think, fail to grasp the enormity of Trump.
And the concept of banking. All the banks are broke. Bank Santander, Deutsche Bank, Royal Bank of Scotland, they're all broke. And why are they broke? It isn't an act of God. It isn't some sort of tsunami. They're broke because we have a system called fractional reserve banking, which means that banks can lend money that they don't actually have. It's a criminal scandal and it's been going on for too long. To add to that problem, you have moral hazard, a very significant moral hazard from the political sphere. And most of the problem starts in politics and central banks, which are part of the same political system. We have counterfeiting, sometimes called quantitative easing, but counterfeiting by any other name. The artificial printing of money, which if any ordinary person did, they'd go to prison for a very long time.
I thought I seen
And yet governments and central banks do it all
Which
the
is
time.
worse, the impeachment hoax or the witch hunts from Russia?